This tutorial will get you acquainted with two of the most popular hand drums today, the African Djembe and the Latin-American Cajon. The djembe drum originates from West Africa, even though similar looking goblet drums were found around the world. The ones available today are made either of wood or fiber. They have a drum head, natural or synthetic, and a tensioning system based on ropes, screws, or sometimes cables. Some consider the djembe a traditional instrument and use it only with West African rhythms and techniques. Others believe it to be a universal instrument that may be used with various kinds of music. The cajon originates from Peru. It was born when Afro-American slaves who couldn't use real drums started playing on crates and boxes. Cajon is actually the Spanish word for box. But it wasn't until the 1970s when the cajon was rediscovered by Paco de Lucia and introduced into flamenco music. Today the cajon is a fusion instrument used with various styles of music and techniques. Most agree both instruments have three basic sounds: the bass, tone and the slap. The bass. On the djembe, put the drum on the ground between your legs, tilt it outwards and elbows far apart. On the cajon, keep a straight back, lean forward, and to equalize balance, tilt the cajon back. Strike the bass in the middle of the membrane with your whole hand, fingers fairly slack, wrist straight but not stiff. Stroke come from the elbow, not the wrist. The bass is an open or resonating sound. Your hand should bounce off immediately to let the membrane vibrate. Try it. The cajon is similar, just remember not to play the bass sound too low. Try it. The tone. We may generalize by saying that the tone is the basic rim sound. Strike with your palm joints on the edge of the membrane. Protect your thumb. Wrist straight, the stroke comes from the elbow, not from the wrist. Try it. Never use your finger joints to strike. The slap. To generalize, the slap is an accented rim stroke. It's not easy to say how to play it, since it has many variations. It's difficult to say how to play it, since it has many variations, depending on instrument and playing style. If you play the African djembe, it's best to start with a West African slap. Let's try it. The careful study of native African djembe folas, or djembe masters, gives proof of some fundamental differences between the tone and the slap. You play the tone with a large portion of your hand. You play the slap with only your fingertips. After playing the tone, the hand stays on the membrane for a micro time. After the slap, it bounces off immediately. Now, how to achieve this? With the tone, your hand is parallel to the membrane. With the slap, it's angled away from the membrane and it moves back by roughly an inch. When you strike the rim, the force of inertia slaps your fingertips against the membrane, like a whip. Let's try it. the tone, the slap, the tone, the slap, the tone, the slap, the tone, the slap. The djembe slap works well on the cajon too. But since the cajon is a Latin American instrument, you can also try playing the closed slap on it. The closed slap originates from the Latin-American conga drum. It's produced with a strong circular motion coming from the wrist and resulting in the grabbing of a membrane with these three fingers. Look. Of course, you may experiment with non-traditional play and use the closed slap on the djembe too. That's it everybody, thanks for watching and have fun!